LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Nets, Jordan is out there with Durant, then it's Harden, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Here's Davis, and throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
LeBron passes to Schroeder. Second chance shot. Now Kevin Durant drops in the layup for 2. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Now, the learning curve for point guards in the NBA can be pretty steep, but Irving was a quick study. It didn't take him long to become an elite player.
Now here is Davis. 26 points for him last game against Houston.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game. You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
Free throw good, James.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Both shots good from the stripe. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And it's blocked by Jordan. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Inside, here's Schroeder.
I like how Irving gets after it on defense, using his speed to stick with his man and make life difficult for him.
To the paint. Another shot. KD's shot is off.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Schroeder, right side. Pass to Drummond. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Durant. And here is Irving. Pass to Harden. And the layup falls.
Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
Lakers trail by 5. Passes to LeBron. Pulls it from the elbow. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. LeBron's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now James. James Harden missing on the 3. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 made. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Harris off the drive. Durant, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
No good on that one.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Connects from three-point range. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, look, what a confident shooter Irving is. He looks so calm and collected whenever he rises and fires like this.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Oh, nice slam right there from Durant to finish off the play. He's just really good at converting those plays strong.
James outside. Down low. Davis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Come on. The precision passing of James. Incredible watching him thread the needle in the pick and roll.
The Lakers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And that one falls for Davis. Brooklyn leading by 3. Harden the pass to Irving. Harden against Caldwell Pope. It's Harden with the drive and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space. And then, Chris, he'd get that shot off.
Come on, Kev, it's just sick. His step-back jumper is a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step-back, just his regular one. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork.
Take a break.
And he makes the most out of what you give
2
him.
shots.
That free throw good from Harden. And for James Harden, he loves to be put on an island and go one-on-one against a defender.
Well, yeah, last season, Harden had as many ISOs called for him as some teams ran in. And that's all because of his coach. His coach calls the games that way. It's his bread and butter. And there isn't much you can do to stop him with one defender.
Harden hits them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
LeBron against KD.
Wow, Kevin, that's a really astonishing play from Drummond, carving out a ton of space thanks to his wide screen and sprinting to the basket with a true purpose.
Here's Irving. He has 6, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Lakers on D. They trail by 3. Durant with it. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. And a deep 3 from Irving. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Griffin can't get it to go in.
That is...
Oh, what a beautiful play.
What intensity, did you see that? Great. An artist in the air. I mean, the elevation, the hang time, the strength of Griffin. It's amazing.
Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. It's good. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the ball handling moves of James are sensational, effortlessly slicing through the D with his quick.
No good from Durant.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. Los Angeles shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Wesley Matthews checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. That one drops. He ties it up. Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk and Jason Williams and what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. You look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the best shooters I've played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
You think about how many minutes that cost their starters. No question that had an impact on such a close game.
Is checked in for Anthony Davis.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. A very nice season for him last year. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year.
He's one of the top guys when it comes to those catch-and-shoot jumpers. Kuzma, he loves getting those shots off in a split second.
Aldridge trying to break free. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Caruso, covered by Irving, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
And the first one drops. And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, Marcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Here's Morris, rebounded by the Nets.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Here's Griffin. Caruso grabs the miss. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Great, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
5 to shoot. Here's Matthews. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Brown is checked in for Irving. That's a 2 from Matthews. He's off on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking. He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against Golden State.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Basket good. And the Nets lead by 4.
You can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
Caruso kicks to Matthews. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Back to Kuzma. Clock is at 3 and taken away by Brown. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Harrell. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Nets shooting the ball at a 46% clip to start this game out. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. to use the glass.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And Matthews kicks to Caruso. Morris outside. There's the pass to Caruso. Lakers passing it around. 3 from Matthews. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Brown missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. It's good. This game is all even. Kuzma's got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Feeds it to Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. The Nets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Aldridge. Los Angeles making a switch here. So he gets them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
From deep three-point range, what a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established point guards that are franchise-changing point guards. And for me, having that competitive drive every single game, I know I'm going against an elite point guard every single game. So I think that now coming into the league, it's a lot different than it was before.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
We've got Brown. Landry Shamet is out there with Green. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Aldridge. Back to Dinwiddie. Aldridge up on top. 4 on the shot clock. Shamet rejected by Gasol.
Trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both teams.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. The Lakers trail. Gasol, the bounce pass. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Caruso, Aldridge with some nice D. Net shooting 39% from the floor, not their best. Harris kicks to Shamet. Pass to Aldridge. for McLemore. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting for the game at 42%. Good on the shot. Caruso's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Aldridge. Pass to Shamet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Marc Gasol. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento,
Take a
I could
break.
be the quiet,
Take a break.
fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, James. Back to Schroeder. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Shamet, the pass to Harden. Big shot on the way. And the jumper falls for him. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. There's the feed to Gasol. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Here's James, clock at 4. Here's Schroeder, and the rejection by Harden. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Passes it to Harris. The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Here's Jordan. Harden outside. Pops it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. So it's the Lakers now. Harden missing his last shot. James dishes to Davis. Offensive rebound. That shot off the mark. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Jordan finds Shamet. The pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
The ability of Harden to shift gears, exceptional. He can turn on the Jets off the bounce.
Now here's Davis. 10 points for him. 7-foot shot on the way. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight. Al Harden, he's coming off a 37-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And they kept fouling him. I mean, it only made him more aggressive. He wound up having a huge night at the free throw.
Here's Durant, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, great to see KD back on the court. That heartbreaking moment where he went down in Game 5 of the 2019 Finals. Wow, so hard, Greg, to watch.
And KD clearly gave everything he had to try and win in the finals. Warriors fans appreciate his efforts. Softened the blow as he left for the Nets. The Warriors ownership already promising to retire Durant's number up in the rack. And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. First free throw is good. What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man. That's so
you did
tough.
both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like, remember what Derrick Rose did over Dragic back in the day? Oh, my goodness. Off the two. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. But just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, two hands, two legs, one leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something.
I like that.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
A moment now to see the story on James Harden. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 36 points a game, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Now here's Schroeder, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And they double up James. Schroeder against Durant. Shot from the top of the key. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's Harden with the drive. It's tipped.
And Caldwell Pope just has unreal timing on defense. If you put up something soft, he's going to send it back.
Schroeder against Harden. And it's Schroeder missing.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
I mean, you have to really admire the skill set that Harden has. I mean, in just handling the ball, he's decimating the D with his number of moves.
Now here's Schroeder. Drummond finds Davis. James, that's a two-pointer. Harden grabs the miss. The Nets with the lead. To the middle, here's Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
Shooting two.
That's good from Harris. Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets. And Harris drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harden against Schroeder. Right side Davis. Over KD. On its way from Caldwell Pope for two. And it's sent back by KD.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has. Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from James. Right wing, Griffin kicks to Irving. Back to Griffin. There's the three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
For Los Angeles, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Johnson, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And here is Irving. He's got 11. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Coming off a terrific season, 11th in assists, 13th in steals, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish, always had his head up, looking for the open man. Just 5 on the clock. Harden, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Griffin grabs the board.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
He gets that one. 8 points for KD.
Oh, man, brushing off the defense with ease. Durant is no stranger to being played with physicality.
The drive by James. Durant down low. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Now look, an assist like that gives Durant more hype than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a team.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's LeBron.
Love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
Irving passes to Harden. No good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. High post try, and there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Kuzma. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles. And Irving launches it from deep. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Back to LeBron. Three-pointer. They get it back. Davis and Durant sends it back. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to KD. And here is Johnson. He's guarded by Davis. To the inside. LeBron with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 19 outside for Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Harden, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And he makes that one. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And you see how comfortable Kuzma is from there. I mean, he knows he has the size and touch needed to be effective.
Irving against LeBron to end the run, and the rejection by LeBron. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Los Angeles, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And a new group in for the Nets. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Johnson. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Lakers also changing it up. Morris is checked in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kyle Kuzma. Free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
15 seconds left here in the second. Here is Durant. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Hey, we knew the King was going to come home and hold court. Tonight, a little extra. Whew. He gets anywhere he wants, any shot he wants. How old is this guy, 15?
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Nets trail by 9. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at center.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Well, Kevin, you know, it's so many advantages you gain from being LeBron's teammate. I mean, first of all, you're going to be wide open because everybody's going to be trying to double-team LeBron. I mean, you just got to be ready.
Now, here's Irving. Outside Jordan, back to Irving. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 11. Here's James. That one good for 2. James has got 21 in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's Harden with the drive. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. James Harden is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again, and that's Sixth Man of the Year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a starter.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Harris against LeBron. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Irving dishes to Harden. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
He's a point guard. I mean, the point guard's command in the pick and roll. Harden, he always reads it perfect.
And Drummond kicks to LeBron. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Now here's LeBron. 23 points in the game. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Irving finds Harden. But they'll get another chance. It's Drummond with the rebound. Lakers leading by 11. LeBron James on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder against Irving. From deep, Harden drills it from outside. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, and that catch and shoot, Jay, from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pad.
Andre Drummond, still a very potent scorer inside, Chris, but he's leveled off a bit with his production.
Yeah, Kevin, he'll get you about 15 to 16 tonight, but I don't know if he'll ever be a 20-point per game type of scorer. He's working on his free throws, so he could get there. A lot of fans were hoping that he'd grow into more of a scorer, but it seems like he's best off as a complementary offensive piece.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nobody near Schroeder. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. And finished off by LeBron.
Whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
Irving kicks to Durant. To the paint. And then Jordan slams it in.
He doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
Here's LeBron. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 31 points.
He's pulling out all the tricks this court. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Pass to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
Love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
Davis finds Schroeder. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Irving. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And Brooklyn has possession. After the basket by Los Angeles. Jordan the pass to Harden, and stolen by Drummond. Outside Matthews. The baseline J. Count that bucket. Matthews has got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
LeBron passes to Drummond. Matthews scanning the floor. Kicks it out to James. Clock at 6. Stolen by Durant. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's LeBron. He has 31. Davis. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. And then Durant with the jam.
He's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard.
Feeds to LeBron. And James throws it down.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And a brief check of the stats for Blake Griffin. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Now, here's Shamet. Inside. Griffin inside. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
An all-around player. Kuzma's very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. Makes it off the glass. Griffin's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And when you give Griffin an inside lane, he's going to pounce on it. I mean, the defense has to lock him down.
Harrell, the pass to McLemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Harrell. And that's going to be a treble. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside Griffin. Good work defensively by Morris. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Back to Harrell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harrell's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Aldridge. And off the glass. That one's good.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
The pass to McLemore. Poked away. It's stolen by Brown. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Caruso kicks to Kuzma. 1:53 left in the third. A rebound by the Nets. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Dinwiddie finds Aldridge. Brown with it. Six on the shot clock. Dinwiddie dishes to Griffin. Looking to get it going, and that one is good. Griffin's got 8 points.
It's not easy trying to stop Griffin. He's a fierce interior player. He doesn't back down from anyone.
And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1 3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. But the results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
Nets trail by 8. From 15 feet away, but he recovers it. Good, nice job down low. Griffin's got 6 points in the quarter.
He possesses an unending supply of energy. We've seen it over the years. Griffin is awesome at hitting the boards with force.
Here's Caruso. Down low. And it's Harrell missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Shamet the pass to Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, you better give Griffin credit. He's outstanding at forcing the issue, getting the defense to whack him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And when Griffin is healthy, he's an effective player, a double-double threat who's tough to match up against.
And he sinks the second. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Caruso. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great hustle on the part of Kuzma, outworking everyone else on the glass and getting a nice reward for it.
Here's Harden. That one, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Green is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Durant. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Kuzma. The teardrop falls in.
Well, I like seeing Kuzma work this in, showing he's capable of hitting difficult shots.
Dinwiddie passes to KD. Wide open. And good. He nails it.
Well, they'll take that. They got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Drummond. And it's sent back by Aldridge. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And it's Green missing. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Drummond. Knocked away. Dinwiddie with the steal. A shot by Harden, wide open. That one, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's Drummond missing.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Lakers leading by 7. Caldwell Pope outside. Caruso looking for an opening. Floats one up, and Durant sends it back. Count it, and the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
So funny. I remember with those scouts how bad they talked about him during his time in the NBA scouting and all that, saying he couldn't lift and coming out of college, and he's gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Look, he powers through for the bucket. He gets a chance to tack on another point at the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Harris comes in for Jeff Green. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And the winning mentality of Durant, he can take over games. He puts the team on his back.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Devin will see if they can build on this lead.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Davis. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets trail by 6. Outside Irving. Harden outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's so crafty with the ball. The ability to score inside and outside. Just a terrific night for Harden.
James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Here's Schroeder. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by KD. And Durant sends it back. Passes it to Davis. Back to Drummond. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Lakers lead by 4.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to control the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Irving, good. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope. Fader on the way. And there it is for him.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead. Irving against Schroeder. Outside, KD. From 12 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Drummond dishes to James. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here's Harris from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Now here's Schroeder. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. Just 4 to shoot to take the lead. Good D by LeBron.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Drummond. Schroeder outside. Back to Drummond. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Oh, this is why they get Drummond the ball there, because he's skilled at finishing.
Schroeder against Irving. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. 23 points for James Harden.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now here's Davis. Schroeder outside. And Davis can't get it to go. Nets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points.
It's only a matter of time until his three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second. I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Shoots over Schroeder. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Here's Caldwell Pope. Count it good. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Harden outside. Pops it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Schroeder kicks to James. And another basket for the Lakers.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Irving with the ball. Count it. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
Oh, man, you got to appreciate the poise of Irving. He's always composed, especially on important possessions.
And they double up Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Davis. The three makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from James Harden.
I mean, and these are the kinds of shots this team expects Harden to hit regularly. I mean, just such a talented offensive player.
And Drummond throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through the hoop.
Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
When you need a big bucket, you were looking for Durant every chance you get. He has delivered so many times in that situation.
James, the bounce pass. Here's Davis. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. That's good from Durant.
Now, that's big free throws from a player. They depend on those situations.
James against Harris.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable. Tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
He's not about to let those points get away. I mean, he knows they're going to need him tonight.
Caldwell Pope against Harden. To tie it up. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
LeBron against KD. Los Angeles with another miss.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that.
Textbook defense. I mean, took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
On the wing, Irving. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Davis against Harris. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Timeout called the Nets. They're down by 2. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Harden. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
It's winning time. Harden knows his job description.
Los Angeles calls timeout. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Irving with the steal. To take the lead. The shot, no good. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Trying to get open is Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
The D'Lo shot is stopping James when he gets that low in that position. It's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul.
Shoot two.
Doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
A little bit shaky at the line there. I mean, he did the important part and got him in front.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trailed by 1. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden outside. To take the lead. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. The spotlight's on you all the time. How do you kind of put that to the side and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.